welcome back. So in today's tutorial, we can't call it as a tutorial. So basically in the past, I faced one issue where I forgot the password for the basic authentication profile, right? And it's happening on a regular basis for me. Then I have to go and find that password out, which is pretty hectic. And I think a lot of people are facing this issue. So in today's video, we will see how to get, or we can say how to crack that encrypted password, okay, in the ServiceNow instance to extract the password. Please don't do this, okay? Please don't use this script in order to crack other profile's password, right? We will be trying to get a user profile password, and that is also for only admins, okay? So let's see how to crack that password. So first of all, if you are not aware, so for any integration we need for any basic auth integration we need a basic auth profile, and you can try this script on any password field, but we'll be trying over there because I have a use case currently for that. So the table name for that is sysauth profile basic. This is the table where all the basic auth profiles are stored, okay? If I go to the list, let's see if we have any paths. So recently I've completed one integration on one tutorial on demo incident soap, right? So we have that, and for that we have password, okay? So if I open this out, if I forget the password, right, and if I want to get this password, there's no way out I can see this encrypted password, okay? If you go and if you are so smart in scripting, and if you go and if you try this out, password, and here also if you change, which we basically do, we change the type from password to text, nothing will happen because it's an encrypted password, right? So how to crack this password out? So there's an easy way. There's out of the box script include which we can use to decrypt this password out. I also found it recently, so I'm sharing it with you. So how to get that thing, okay? So let's first try it out in the background script, okay? So what I will do, let's move to the background script, or I will go for the fixed script only because I will be needing this script coming days also. New script, I'll give it a name as a password, okay? And now what we'll be doing over here is, like, we will go to the script, we'll define few variables first. Variable encrypted password, okay? Then we will give decrypted password. What else we will need? Okay, that's it. Okay, these two variables I have defined. So let's see how we can proceed. So there is a script include, out of the box script include, which we can use. So I will give variable encryptor equal to new. I am instantiating that class, that script include, which is glide. There are very low documentation available on the same. Encryptor, okay, this is the script include. Now we will proceed in the way how we used to be. So before that I want that record, right? So I will do variable gr equal to new glide record, okay? I will give a table name. So the table name is sysauth basic profile, okay? You can try it out on any table which includes password field, right? Encrypted password field. And then I will give gr.get because I will be trying on that particular record. So let's take the sysid of that record, copy sysid, we'll go here, we'll paste the sysid. Okay, and now we go. Now let's first check whether we are getting the proper value or not. So I will do gs.info, info, and in that I will give profile name, and we will give what is the profile name, what is the name, it's name only, right? So I will give name. Okay, let's save and print this out first. Proceed. So what happened? Name is not defined. Oh, sorry, I gave which here dot name. My mistake. One script. Proceed. And now you can see we got the profile. Perfect. Now if we try to get the password also, let's try to print the password also. So if I try to, what is the field name for password? Is password. Okay. So let's go gs.info name we got, we will give profile password, and let's give password over here. Save. Run the script out again. Let's see what we get in the password field if we try to print it out. So this is an encrypted value which we are getting. Okay, now we will be decrypting this value only. Okay, so now we got the record. Okay, now we have to simply, what we'll do, we'll first get the value of that password and we'll store it in encrypted password. So we will give encrypted password equal to gr.get value of password. So we got our encrypted password stored over here. Now we will decrypt it out. So we will give it simple code. So it's like decrypted password equal to, we need this now, right? So I will remove the command. So it will be encryptor dot the function, this is scripting to name, and the function name is decrypt. Okay, and in decrypt it takes one input which is the encrypted password. So we'll give encrypted password over here. Pretty amazing, right? If we can crack the password, you can crack any user profile password also. Okay, so it's like gs.info. Now we will give decrypted password. Okay, and let's give it as decrypted password. Perfect. Let's try to run it out. Okay, I saved it. Run. Proceed. And now you can see the decrypted password value. I've put the password as 1234. Okay, this is how you can decrypt the password. Okay, now let's extend this use case out. Okay, we have basic or profile table, right, which I'm facing a lot. Okay, these days, so I came up with this use case. Why don't we make a password visible, okay, to admins? Because admins should be knowing this password, right? Admins are the one who has access to all the things, right? So let's make it visible to the admins, okay, on the profile itself. So let's try it out, and it will not be, let's make it a restriction that it will not be available for any other user. Okay, so let's create for script include. We will be going to script include. Okay, pretty amazing. It will be really useful. I should implement it in my project also. Who will? I don't remember my password. How I will remember the password of the tech users, right? So I will give a name as password decrypter. Okay, I will add SN underscore password decrypter. Okay, this is a function name. I will make it a client callable because we will be calling it an onload client script. Okay, so that we will get the password. So over here we will define one function. Okay, let the pass get but value. Okay, so this will be a function. So we will be taking, let's make it dynamic also. Okay, right now I am using on this basic auth profile table, but in the coming means if you want to use it on other tables also you can. So let's make it dynamic in such a way. Okay, so we will give function. This is useful for people like me who have short memory. Okay, we will give it thread password. Okay, then we will, let's make it dynamic as I told, right? Let's take table name also. So table name will be like, we'll be taking as an input parameter, right? This dot get parameter, and we will give it as a name as sys perm underscore table. Okay, now what else we want? Let's take record sys ID. So we will give a variable record sys record ID equal to, again I will take this and let this dot. Okay, so it will be like sysparam record underscore ID. Okay, and let's take one more variable which will be field, because it's not every time it will be the same, right? The password field name is password only, right? So let's take field name, not name, it's name. Okay, and let's give it as name as field name Okay, now apart from this, what else we need? Yeah, I think this is sufficient. Okay, so let's write our code. So we'll be writing variable G D variable decrypter equal to new glide okay, we have instantiated this class. Then we will be like variable gr equal to new glide record. So we will be doing the glide record on which table? So the table which we are getting over here, right? So no inverted comma will be table. Yeah. Sorry. Now we want that particular record, right, on which we want to see. So we will do gr.get what get. So we will be getting the record with this SSID, okay, which we are getting from the client side. Okay, so once we get that particular, now we got the record, right? Now we want to decrypt the password. So how to do that? Like decrypted password equal to G decrypt dot, we will call the function decrypt, right? Decrypt, and it has only one attribute as I told, right, which will be the field name, right? So it will be like gr dot get value of field name. Pretty straightforward, right? So this is done. Let's make it more systematic. Okay, this is done, and then we'll be returning the decrypted password. So this is all. Let me check it once. Let's just make. We have defined a variable called decrypt password. Then we have taken table name, record ID, record sysID, field name. We have glided and get the record which we want. We have used the encryptor method and we just decrypt it out. Perfect. So this is all done on the server side. Now let's do the same on the client side. So we'll be using this record only. I will duplicate this record. Okay. Let's configure how how to write a client script, right? So we'll be writing onload client script. There are no scripts on this. Let's write one. Okay, so let's give it a name as SN password encrypter. Okay, now let's make it onload. Okay, and let's define the function. So we want this particular thing to be visible only for admins, right? So let's add that condition first. So if g_user dot has, I will give has exact role, right? I don't want to go with the roles which will include admin, right? I want exactly admin. So I'll give admin. If a user has an admin role, then only this particular password will be exposed to him, right? So now we will give variable GlideAjax, okay, equal to new GlideAjax, and we'll give the script include name. So what was the script include name? It was SN Decrypter, right? It's perfect. Now we want to pass the 3 attributes. Okay, 4 attributes. The first will be the function name. So we'll be giving GlideEncrypter dot add param. Okay, the first param for GlideEncrypter is sysparam name. So sysparam underscore name, and it defines the function which we'll be using, right? So what was the function? It was get password value, right? So let's go to this and give get password value. Okay, now we need to pass table name, field name, and record sysID, right? So I will duplicate it out. Why I didn't copy or what? Okay, I didn't copy. So let's make it happen. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Control A, Shift Tab to make it align. So sysparam name. Now the second was sysparam table, right? Let's take it from here. So sysparam table will be what we want to put in sysparam table. Let's define the 3 variables first. Then record ID. And what is the last one? It was like field name, right? Field name. So let's substitute these variables out. Okay. So for table, how to fetch the table, current table? So it's g_form dot get table name. Okay, this is an inbuilt function through which you can get the table name. Now to get the record sysID, again there is an inbuilt function. It's like g_form form dot get unique value. So unique value is sysID only, right? Okay. And the third one is an attribute. This we have to hard code it out, okay, because there's no way we can find which field is password for kind of it, right? So I will give password, because for current table the encrypted field is name is password. Okay, now everything is set. Now we will do GA decrypted dot get XML. Okay, and we'll give a callback function. So I will give callback. That's how I give the name. Okay, CB stand for callback, and show password. Okay, that's all. Now we have to define this function show password, right? So let's define this function out. So we will give function show password. Okay, and it will catch the response. Okay, and over here we will simply get the password and we will set it to the password field message. Let's make it field message so it will be more visible to the admins, right? So we'll give variable decrypted password equal to response dot response XML dot, I always hate this writing this thing, document element dot get attribute. Okay, let me confirm this. Response XML dot document element dot get attribute of what? Answer. I should store it somewhere, right? It will be. Now we got the password, decrypted password. We have already tried this script out, so let's show it as a field message. So gform dot show field message, and it has for certain attribute on which field you want to show. So it will password. Okay, then what we want, what is the value for that? It's like decrypted password. Okay, then what kind of message is that? So it's info and next time attribute I will give it a false. Okay, I think this is all we need to do. Perfect. So what we are doing in client script, we are simply calling that particular script include which we have written. We are passing the values, we are getting the response, that is a decrypted password, and we are showing it as a field message on the password. And keep one thing in mind, okay, it's, I don't know it's a best practice or not, but this particular I have taken a precaution that this particular thing will be visible only to admins. Okay, only to admins, so nothing to worry, admins can crack this out, right? Okay, so there's no harm in that. So I will save it out. Okay, and let's try it out now. Where's it gone? Oh, where it's gone? This is weird. Did I click something else? Okay, I refresh, let's see. Oh, I think I clicked something else. Let's make it happen again. So I have a backup script, right? I will not waste the time. So I will give this sn SN Decrypt Password. Okay, I will make it on onload. And I will load the same script which we had. Perfect. It's doing the same. This time let's do it with precaution. Now I think it got saved. Perfect. I already explained you the script. Okay, and now if we go to this particular profile, now it should show the password. Okay, decrypted password as a feed message. I am admin, so it will be visible for me. So let's refresh it out. Oh, it didn't show. Let's check it once. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Oh, we have to decrypt something out. So this is on load only. It's always good to have some errors, right? So first of all, let's check if we are getting something in decrypted password or not. So I will give alert and let's give directly only password, save. Did I made it a client callable? Yeah, I made it client callable. Let's reload the form. Oh, it's not going over there only. Great. That's great. If I give is it not considering me as admin only? It never happened with me that I'm playing with GlideEncrypter and it worked for me in a second. Okay, so something is wrong over here. Password, CV, record ID. Let's check the attribute once. So this param table name. Let's check all the attributes. SN password, decryptor. Oh, sorry, I missed the SN. Sorry, my bad. Get password value. This is fine. So now if we refresh the page, it should display the password. Hello 1234, and now you can see the message. So in this way we can make it available for all the admins. So for admins only, he will be able to see this decrypted password, right? Okay, if I remove this logs out now, let's remove this alert. Okay, this is gone. This is gone. This is how you can debug the script out. First check something is wrong on a client side. If not, then check on the server side. Okay, so if I go to this profile, let's take some other profile. So I will go to the list view. If we have some other profile, so we have admin profile also, right, which is out of the box. Let's see what is the out of the box password for the same. So for admin, it's admin only, basic configuration, basic authentication. Okay, so this is how you can decrypt the password, and if you want, if you like this use case, you can implement it out so that if you forget the password also, this will be act like a backup for you. Okay, so this is all for today's video. thank you for all your support. Okay, I'm getting a lot of comments and I'll be creating tutorials on the same. Please like, follow, subscribe, and be there in the journey of ServiceNow learning. Okay, till then, stay safe, stay happy, and have a nice day.